What's up, everybody? It's Robert Peppo. I'm doing a quick recap of the David Goggins 4x4x48 challenge, also known as the Goggins Challenge. Now, David's been doing this for several years now. I'm not sure exactly how long. This is my second time doing it. The first time I did the 4x4x48, I did all runs for each leg of it. So a total of, still recovering from these runs, for a total of 48 miles. This time I did a hybrid workout. I did a run, lift, run, lift, run. So the rules of the 4x4x48, how Goggins has it set. Now, there's no official rules. He just wants you to get out there, get active, and do something hard. All right, so you can either do all runs or all workouts. Well, I decided I do both. I lift, I run, I try and be pretty fast and competitive, run some long distances, but also try and lift and stay as strong as possible. So I decided to do both. First time I did it, my legs were so fucking sore, and I was hurting really bad. So I thought, what about this year doing a full body one? Because the first year I did it, my upper body wasn't so bad. So I was like, I want more of a all-around challenge of what I do. So instead of doing just lifts, which I thought would have been too easy, but looking back on it, definitely would not have been too easy because you get fatigued and sore really quickly. And then you're doing 12 workouts, so you're doubling your body parts. I'll probably do that next year. But this year, I did run, lift, run, etc. all the way till the end. So that's 24 miles total, 6 legs of 4 miles, and 6 lifts. All right. So I wanted to talk a little bit about body weight, how I started, how I finished, nutrition, and overall how I felt. And then I want to challenge you to do it next year. All right. Started at 208 pounds and I ended at about 208 pounds exactly. Now, a few reasons for that. You're drinking a ton of water. You're eating a lot to keep the nutrition good. For me, I was losing a lot of strength through my first 2 lifts, the first 2 legs of the lift. So run, lift. On that 4th leg, the lift, I started to feel my strength going away. Well, that's probably natural because you just did 3 workouts right before that. Typically, I only work out one day, one body part to the next. Sometimes I'll do cardio and a lift, sometimes separate, sometimes together. But it's usually within like a 2-hour window. And you can keep that up, especially taking pre-workout and all that. Well, these happen at midnight, 4 a.m., 8 a.m., noon, 4 p.m. You can't take pre-workout every time, right? You also can't eat huge meals every time. So the timing becomes an issue. The rest and recovery becomes an issue. Your body goes into rest mode, recovery mode. Then you get sore, stiff. So how are you going to combat all that and get through the challenge? Well, that's the challenge, right? And I also had to work. I own a business. I had to go in. It's our busiest day of the week. But again, that's the fucking challenge. Are you able to do hard shit with everything else going on? Are you able to condition your mind, condition your body, push through when it gets hard, do it when you don't want to, get up in the middle of the night, go to work and still do it? Are you able to do it? My answer twice now has been yes. Thankfully. And I appreciate my staff for holding it down when I had to leave the store and do my shit. So the total miles, 24 miles, 6 workouts. I split them up with chest, then back, shoulders, arms. Shoulders and arms I did back to back because I needed to end early. It's my birthday today. This happens to fall on my birthday every year. Last year, I did it on my birthday. And some people are like, oh, why you do it on your birthday? Why don't you do it? Listen, you have to earn the shit. You have to feel like you're doing something. Staying in shape helps you feel young and stay young. Having new challenges keeps you ambitious. Pushing yourself makes you feel good and rewarded. So then today, when I eat big meals with the family or whatever, I feel like I've earned it. I'm typically pretty disciplined. So I got to put myself in these situations where if I'm going to cheat or something like that, I feel like I've earned it. And of course, nothing's 100%, but That's just what it is to me. All right. Don't try and make sense of it. I can't even make sense of it sometimes. Few things I also wanted to talk about. When I do my runs, I don't use music. Why? I'm trying to build the mental strength, mental fortitude, right? Forging the mind. That's what David Goggins talks about. Getting fucking hard. Stay hard. Push through in it. When I have to do that mind battle, that's when I start to get the best rewards from it, because you're going to want to stop. It's cold. Yesterday was raining. You're alone. It's late. Middle of the night. Are you able to win that mind battle? And why would you do that? Because then when you got to go face something else that's hard or difficult, you're already in a place where you've dealt with hard shit or gone through something that's fucking shitty or hard or long, stressful, and you can get through it. All right? That's why I do it. I love music when I lift, so I definitely use music when I lift to try and get that adrenaline going, because I felt like my strength was diminishing, so I needed that. And I've done that for my whole career, but I've never once ran with music on. Not fucking one time. So yeah, altogether, I would say the run is probably slightly harder if you just do 48 miles of runs, because of the fatigue that sets in. But overall, how I felt with my strength diminishing and having to figure out the nutrition part of it was a little bit more of a plan. So I kind of like that. Like, what am I going to eat? How much do I need to drink? I was drinking like my shaker bottle, which I think is like a liter and a half between each run. I was eating pretty good protein shakes, salmon and rice. I did eggs twice. I had a Peppo sandwich, a big fucking Peppo sandwich in the later part, the 8 p.m. until midnight, because I knew I had a strength training coming up and I needed to eat something big, and I fucking love it. So I did that, and then what else did I have? I kept it pretty clean. I had some the No BS bars, and then I stayed with my multivitamin. So I didn't try and go too far off of what I normally do to see how I felt. I had to add 2 cheeseburgers in last night after my last 2 runs before my last gym sessions. I knew I was going to go in feeling weak and depleted from all that I have done up to that point. We were going to wait to eat till I was done, but I was like, yo, if I don't eat this, my weight training session is going to be shit. And I still had to run after that. Luckily, I did that because I ate, waited about 1 hour only, slammed a pre-workout, hit my workouts, my last 2 lifts that I needed to get in, came back, waited 10 minutes, slammed some water, and did my run. Weight training was awesome. The first mile of the run, I got cramps. I was a little sore because I wasn't fully digested yet. But it did pull me through the workout and the last run. And that's about all I changed. So 4x4x48, crazy good challenge. And if I can do this or whatever I've done, you see some medals in the back here, I'm going to challenge you to do something hard that you don't know if you can do. That's really fucking difficult no matter how much training you have, because this 4x4x40, you can't really train for it because you have to run 48 miles in order to train for it, or you have to do these legs in order to be prepared for it. Typically, that's not going to happen. Most people don't have the time to train up to that. I sure didn't, but there's an element of your body can do a lot more than what you have done already or what you think you're capable of. When you get your mind and body connection, or push yourself or try and see what you can do, you'll surprise yourself. You'll surprise yourself every time. So I challenge you guys out there to do something more than you've done. Maybe it's just a mile walk. Maybe it's a 5-mile bike ride. Maybe it's lifting 6 days a week instead of 3. Doing something you're going to thank yourself later for trying harder, pushing your body, being sore, fatigued, earning it. All these things translate into every other aspect of life, right? So I love doing these challenges, not for just the fucking physical challenge, but for what it does in the outside life. Then all the DMs I get and messages and comments and shit of people saying, yeah, hell yeah. This year, 3 people I know did it. one more person's doing it coming up, and last year it was 0. Okay, so just those things right there make me excited for these kind of things. And then all the other stuff that comes in business and life, and just having an accomplishment under your belt feels good. I don't give a fuck. It's not for bragging rights, but it does feel good to say I did this hard shit. So use it for whatever it is for you. All right, get the benefit for you. Do something hard for you. All right, and let that shit max out in the rest of your life. Do hard shit until hard shit ain't hard no more. Let's get it.